guys, I stopped in here to look at Lake Fairfield State Park today, and from what I'm seeing, they have done a fantastic job on renovating. Right now I am in Cook's Ferry Loop, and as you can see behind me there, it has a lake view, and most of the spots that are lake view are pretty much 63 to, it looks probably like all the way down to about 90. Some of those are pull through, which I'll put a few photos of those on here. But I wanted to show you these spots, how wide and how well they've done it. I don't know if you can see that real well, but they've made them really wide, and they've even put in staircases and hand railings that lead down to the areas that have a little bit of a drop off. So they've put a lot of thought into the renovations on this loop. Right now the Springfield and Post Oak loop are closed. They said they'd be closed for all winter, but they will reopen them in March. He said, the park ranger said they'll open those in March, and they'll be open through May, and then they'll be closed probably several months because they're going to re-asphalt them and redo the sites, make them really level, and just do the upgrades. They're starting to see some of the money from the law that was passed where they get a percentage of the tax revenue off of sporting goods. So they're starting to see some of that money flow in so they can start projects. They really want to add sewer to all these sites, but he said that's going to be a little bit further down the road. He did inform me that the weekends are extremely crowded here as far as the lake goes. They have a lot of bass tournaments here because it's a power plant lake, which means the lake is heated. So the fish are on the move, doing their spawning and other things in the winter time. So you have just a bunch of club tournaments and stuff like that here. So you do have a lot of boat noise. He did inform me also that starting in December, they have been told starting in December that they're going to start a reservation process where you can reserve exact spots at state parks. And it's supposed to be Texas-wide is what they've been told so far. That's supposed to start, he said, this coming December, but that's always subject to change. I have stayed at this park before, and we didn't get to do much. A northern hit literally an hour after we got here and got set up, and it was so cold we just stayed inside. I can tell you this Cook's Ferry Loop has a pretty nice volleyball court right up at the front of the loop, and a pretty nice little playground area for the kids. Like I said, we didn't get to experience that, but I'll see if I can't drive through these two loops that are closed, the Post Oak and the Springfield loop, and see if I can get some shots of that. I'll post a few other photos at the end of different campsites, the size of their pull-through sites, but they have done a fantastic job renovating this loop, I know, and I'm sure they'll do the same with the others. So this is a park that you might want to add to your list, especially in the wintertime if you like fishing. And if you like swimming, you can start swimming here pretty much in March because the water will be so much warmer than any other lake. Well, if it's a power plant lake, it's always going to be warm. But anyway, I hope that this helps, and as you can see, you got a beautiful lake back there. And anyway, hope this helps you add a part to your list that you may not have been sure about. Well guys, that's my review on Lake Fairfield State Park. They did have the two loops shut. They were not letting anybody in or out of those. The park does have, when you first go in, you're going to drive, I think it's 4 miles down to the campsites, which that's not a real big deal. Just want to make you aware of that. If you like these videos, I plan on doing a bunch more videos of private parks, Corps of Engineer parks, state parks, that might help you add stuff to your list or take a few parks off of your list. Just please like my Facebook page, Southern Trace Camping, or the same name for YouTube channel. Anyway, I hope that y'all are safe out there. I hope you have great times with your families at some of the parks that I've done reviews on. And as always, be safe out there. God bless.